And we are tracking the tropics here on News 15 at 6. Hurricane Melissa making landfall in Jamaica a short time ago as a powerful Category 5 storm. It has now dropped down to a Category 4, but still a very strong hurricane, the strongest of the Atlantic season. Reporter George Solis joins us now from Kingston, the Jamaican capital, which is dealing with torrential rain and high winds.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So we're not dealing with the brunt of the storm, but we are seeing those tropical force storm winds. Actually, right now, you might be able to see a bit of a strong gust, some rain that is pummeling the area here, and those winds starting to pick up. The story here, much like it is going to be for a lot of the island, is also this rainfall. Before Melissa made landfall, before the storm even approached, Jamaica was dealing with a lot of rain. So all of this compounded is obviously just going to make a bad situation even worse, really adding to those rain totals and really just putting those roads at risk. We're talking about those landslides and the flooding here that is already a problem all on its own. Now, the wind itself here in Kingston, we've seen it take down a number of palm trees. Some of those older structures that really haven't been up to new standards are starting to obviously see some wear and tear. You're seeing some siding rip off of buildings. That's why officials are saying even once this storm passes, don't take any chances. Don't go out until their assessments are made. A lot of people, of course, hunkering down for this storm. Some people in those low-lying communities may have chosen not to evacuate, but all the emergency shelters here were open. A lot of people taking those necessary precautions, and we should note that this storm, even before it touched down, has been fatal. 3 lives were lost while people were preparing for the storm, and about 13 or so were injured. That's according to Jamaican officials here, many hoping that that number, of course, does not increase as Melissa passes through the island, guys.
Meanwhile, the hero of post-Hurricane Katrina is watching Melissa closely tonight. Retired Lieutenant General Russell Honore urging the United Nations and the U.S. State Department to coordinate a response there in Jamaica. He fears parts of the island nation could face utter devastation from the powerful Cat 5 storm, and Honore knows firsthand the vital importance of help from the U.S. to its neighbors in the hemisphere. He believes America has a moral obligation to help out.
The U.S. has a big force in the Caribbean, naval and marine force. Some of that force could be redirected to go in and try to do search and rescue if needed. And we've got to wait for another day for the wind to go down, because we're looking at gusty winds for another maybe 20 hours.
Members of the United Cajun Navy are already in Jamaica to help out in any way they can once the storm clears. They're also ready to respond to Cuba, where Hurricane Melissa will make landfall next.